It's week 15 of the NFL, and we'll be watching Terry McLaurin. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Commanders and Lions coming up next. From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football. Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they come out of
you play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things to 25. So here the Rams set to go to work on offense. And they're led by a man who topped the 50,000-yard mark in passing for his career a season ago. In year 15 now, here's Matthew Stafford.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. Once he gets to the line, it's part of the reason he took the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week. Whenever
he's good, man, complete. And he gets it to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So big play gets him across midfield here for first and 10. Here's Stafford. And he's leaning a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. You talk about this Washington defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both.
There he goes, right side. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. Now the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And they will be let out by their rookie quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down. Got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if there's anything special in store for him today.
And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 46 yards on the ground. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Off the bootleg, Daniels. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Line of scrimmage to 15. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. De'Ami Brown, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raising a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get Scouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Deron Payne busting through to get him for a loss of 6. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. They give it to Williams running right. And now off to the races down the right side. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams are able to move back in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 10-7. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Washington offense as we get a look at the playoff race in the NFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot. But nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even finished the playoffs. So a good start, but a long
on the way. And you want one veteran inside their locker room that stood up to one boy. You know how if you know this means nothing so long. You got to just get it done. That's where you want to be. This is winning a title in August is preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go and get this thing done.
Yeah, we feel like four schools. I took the work and things like that shit too. And that shit was supposed to be he was slipping in the young for his son. He was trying to tell his son, I'm like that, dad. His sister was telling his son, you know, that's a fact. Full time in his facts. They're really right there. They told the truth that I want to you really had me at the food. I know what's such a this food. I got this phone like this food. I took the food to get to use that shit. She was making good food. I'm making the such like that. I feel like 12 schools. I took the food like that shit.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. As he throws there, incomplete.
The defense is going to take enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man to play with. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When it rains, it's a good
man who's been so brilliant this year. Pointing out what we talked about earlier. There has never in 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has
got a wreck, Giselle done. You got niggas clicking up and this play with winning.
Catch it. Catch it. They don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterback.
When it rains, it's a good. I think about what they chop hit if he falls, if you trip and chew a bone, this songs ain't got a wreck. He's held down. We got niggas clicking up and this play where they from. Catch a body. If you go again, catch another one. It's a blowout of the square. Bad shit.
Play action, Daniels. Quick throw there is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there. It looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away.
Yeah, man.
And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk about offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Give them a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Now 3rd down throw, and it misses the target, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense making to get them back on track. It was very well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. It's fielded at 45. A 46-yard move, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. On second down, Eckler. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. That's going to wind up incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they didn't come through the completion there. Now drive to start with position is facing down.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, on 4th down,
You really had to make a good food. Not like it was something that had to make this food.
We'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball. Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Like certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver. And that was something back to the drawing board.
No, it will. This joint. Yes. Yes, that's what it is.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And that's a much needed conversion. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the that's a great position. They needed that throw, that completion, that first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Nice as we forward. There's a
pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Off a play action. Here's Stafford. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. So the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we'll take a short break. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Looking at it, 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They run it again with Williams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Whenever we talk about the best dog safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down over there. He was ready for that run play. Stafford. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down here. The tackle's made at Washington's 36. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. On Commander's territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. Fake again. Stafford. Oh, it's intercepted. Drive killer there. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had a week off last week. This is really a team that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've got that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people do a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional.
Touchdown, Washington. Olamide Zaccheaus, 25 yards for the touchdown, and the Commanders have taken the lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who were in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Gonzalez now to have the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Short throw, it's Higbee, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a first down throw, Stafford. His throw incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Stafford. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Ethan Evans on down to punt. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Washington going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Off-play action. Daniels. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there as our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish. As it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And that one tied 14 apiece in the second quarter. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were winners in that one over visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Josh Allen, well over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And that one, we were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward. Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Katty and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5.
Girl, you treating me up. Like changing, start trading, raging. I'm amazing. I made it out my block. I'm a main man. I'm sleeping in the hey man. I'm freelance. Like the same. Acrobatic, I'm slipping. Be sexual like chilling. Talking stick, I kiss calm. Trying to kick it with you, like I broke some. Take. Girl, you treat me without making. Girl, you. Me too for chest. Girl, you treat me without. Girl, you treat me without. He get me out the chest. See a nigga getting high by switching like
we don't need 20. So just share. First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series in the second half. And he's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they went into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Up the middle with Eckler. And a 5-yard gain gives him to the 42.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just block. Get out when you need it.
To throw on second down. Daniels. He's got a man against tight end. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. There wasn't much of a run. A couple of defenders were able to find his tight end.
And partner, we know double coverage is a job for any player to try to defeat, but maybe it's a little easier for one of the big tight ends because you have the size advantage of just about anyone trying to cover you, and you use your body to create some space.
And a tackle there by Quan Alexander.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They try to catch me, it was me, look through the pot, saying they want to they got sauce and drinks, I'm coming from different. Finna go buy me a rock, I did right there.
2nd and 5.
Very pretty when I'm making. You know you pretty when I'm making.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Zacchaeus here, hauling it in. This is the second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but now let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer penalty, never one you like to see.
Not at all, especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around. And we know he'll be here before you know it.
Eckler again. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Touchdown! Austin Eckler from 4 yards out. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little tough now. You give up the points, you touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful. I'm just wondering at halftime, the players looking at each other's eyes and realize because they don't get some kind of points here. That next drive, that can make this a free possession game. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Stafford on 1st down. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times sometimes it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get a good pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Back to the air. Stafford on second down. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Now it's the backup Mariota. That is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Throwing is Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Here's Stafford. He's airing it out for Williams. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Commanders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 102 yards on the ground for Eckler here. That's a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll roll him out right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 33. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting. The defenders certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
On second down, Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. The Rams on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd down and 12. Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. Going up top for Kupp. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Mariota. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come. Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not...
Touchdown, Washington. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them in plus territory. Excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
And now here is another interception.
Picked up by Benjamin St. Juice. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. We're facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Stafford here, coming off his pick six. This one swung out to Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Pass complete there to McCool. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Rams ready to go on offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here, ball in by Cup. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Stafford. It's complete to Robinson. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Stafford's throw is complete into the hands of Higbee. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Stafford. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. This is brought in at the 21. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Eckler, they run left side, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Once more, here's Eckler. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
On third down, Mariota. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Now Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
One last throw here for Stafford. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.